It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Your baby has finally fallen asleep. You gently place them into their crib. Everything seems perfect. You quietly step away, and just seconds later, they wake up crying. Not because they're hungry, not because they're cold, not because they had a bad dream. The moment they realize they're alone, their tiny brain reacts as if something dangerous has happened. For decades, parents have believed babies simply become too dependent if they're always held. Some even worry they're creating bad habits. But developmental psychology tells a completely different story. In fact, human babies are born with one of the most immature brains of any mammal on Earth. Unlike many animals that can stand or walk shortly after birth, a human baby arrives almost completely dependent on another person for survival. And because of that, their brain develops a remarkable safety system, one that constantly checks a single question: is my caregiver still here? When the answer becomes no, their nervous system doesn't interpret it as independence. It interprets it as potential danger. This reaction is so deeply wired that researchers can actually measure changes in stress hormones, heart rate, breathing, and brain activity within moments of separation. So why do babies sleep peacefully in your arms, but wake up the second you lay them down? Why do they seem to know the exact moment you walk away, even while they're asleep? And why might sleeping alone be far more frightening for a baby's developing brain than most parents realize? In this documentary, we'll explore the hidden psychology behind infant sleep, attachment theory, evolutionary biology, and modern neuroscience to uncover why babies hate sleeping alone and what their tiny brain is really trying to tell you.
Most people believe babies dislike sleeping alone because they've become too attached. But long before cribs, bedrooms, or bedtime routines ever existed, human babies slept beside a caregiver every single night. For thousands of generations, being left alone after sunset often meant exposure to cold, predators, or complete helplessness. Deep inside the developing brain, that ancient survival system still exists today. Your baby doesn't know they're sleeping inside a safe home with locked doors and central heating. Their brain wasn't designed for modern houses. It was designed for survival. So when physical contact suddenly disappears, their nervous system reacts to separation itself, not to the actual safety of the room. To an adult, sleeping alone feels peaceful. To a young infant, sleeping alone can feel uncertain. Their brain constantly searches for familiar signals: your warmth, your heartbeat, your breathing. When those signals suddenly disappear, their body becomes more alert, even before they fully wake up. This is why many babies calm down within seconds of being picked up. It's not because they're manipulating anyone. It's because your touch immediately tells their nervous system, you're safe again. Before they even understand words, their brain already understands connection. Many parents worry that responding too quickly will create dependency. But developmental psychology suggests something very different. A baby who feels consistently safe doesn't become weaker. That sense of security often becomes the foundation for healthy independence later in childhood. When babies suddenly realize they're alone, their body can activate a natural stress response. Heart rate may increase. Stress hormones begin to rise. Attention shifts from deep relaxation to searching for safety. This isn't a conscious decision. It's an automatic survival system that develops long before a child can understand language.
Babies don't recognize safety with words. They recognize it through familiar sensations. Your scent, your skin, even the rhythm of your breathing. These signals become powerful reminders that someone trusted is close by. When they disappear, the brain notices immediately. One of the biggest parenting myths is that comforting a baby too often creates weakness. But researchers have found that consistent comfort doesn't teach dependence, it teaches predictability. And predictability is one of the strongest foundations for emotional security. Not every baby reacts to separation in the same way. Some can sleep alone much earlier. Others need months of close contact before they feel secure. Temperament, brain development, and early experiences all shape how strongly a baby responds to being alone. When your baby cries the moment they're left alone, they aren't trying to control you. They're asking a simple biological question. Am I safe? And until their developing brain can answer yes on its own, your presence remains their greatest source of comfort. The remarkable thing is, your baby's brain isn't meant to depend on you forever. Every single day, millions of new connections are forming inside their developing brain. Slowly, their ability to feel safe without constant physical contact begins to grow. Independence isn't taught overnight. It's built one day at a time. Many parents believe independence comes from spending more time alone. But child development often shows the opposite. Babies who consistently experience comfort and security gradually become more confident exploring the world, because they always know they have a safe place to return to. Each time you leave, and each time you return, your baby learns something important. They begin discovering that separation doesn't last forever. Little by little, their brain starts replacing fear with trust. One morning, without you even noticing, your baby will stay asleep after being placed in the crib. They'll wave goodbye instead of crying. They'll explore new places with confidence. Not because they suddenly stopped needing you, but because your love helped build the security they carry inside themselves. So, the next time your baby cries the moment they're left alone, remember, their tears aren't a sign that you're doing something wrong. They're the echo of a survival system that has protected human babies for thousands of years. One day, your child won't need to fall asleep in your arms. One day, they'll walk into the world with confidence. And perhaps the greatest irony of all is that the children who feel safest in someone's arms often become the ones most confident, standing on their own. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden psychology behind your baby's behavior, you'll also love our documentaries about why babies sleep better on your chest and why babies cry when you leave the room. Subscribe to Inside Childhood for more documentaries exploring the hidden science behind childhood development.